Alright, so yesterday night I came back after watching Thunderbolts. I went in with very low expectations. But damn, that movie was surprisingly good.
God damn, Jimmy. This some serious gourmet shit.
This may be a very good superhero movie I've seen in a long time. And why I say superhero movie, because of late, Marvel movies, they are not superhero movies, they're just multiversal movies. If you look at all the previous hit MCU movies which came before this, all of them were dependent on multiverse, cameos, and fan service just to keep the audience engaged. But this one, no multiverse, no cameos, no bullshit, it still managed to get me engaged throughout the movie. Now I will say this is not like the best Marvel movie or the best superhero movie of all time. It's no masterpiece. But this is definitely one of the better MCU movies which have come after Avengers Endgame. Is it the best movie to come after Avengers Endgame? No. For me, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is still at top. But Thunderbolts, I feel it comes second to that. This proves that Marvel is good whenever the multiverse is not involved in it. Because if you really look at some of the movies which don't have the multiverse involved, except some minor exceptions, they are actually good. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, no multiverse. It had a heartfelt story. It was good. Daredevil Born Again, it's the best MCU TV show, best MCU Disney Plus show to come. And then now Thunderbolts, which do not got any multiverse or any unnecessary cameo, but still, it was good. This movie is 2 hours and 6 minutes, but I was so engaged and entertained that it felt like 1 hour, and when the movie ended, I was like more. I did not want it to end. I at least wanted an extra half an hour in this. Now look, you know that these characters are going to be in Avengers Doomsday. Like all of the members of the Thunderbolts are going to be in Avengers Doomsday. So there is no suspense whether they'll make it out from this movie or not. But this movie does a good job at making me care for these characters enough that I'm concerned whether some of them will make it in Avengers Doomsday or not. This movie has some issues which I will discuss. But first, let's talk about the good stuff. When talking about the cinematography, I will say that this is a very good looking movie. The action, it was also good. The acting by everyone was good. Now let me run down through each and every character, starting with Florence Pugh herself. I like Yelena now. I really like her. When she came in Black Widow, I did not care much about Yelena. I really did not. She was irritating for me in Hawkeye, so I did not care. But this movie really made me like her. Yelena is a character which I'll be looking forward to see in Avengers Doomsday, and the performance given by Florence Pugh was very good. Now another character who I feel was another highlight of this movie was Sentry, or Void, or known as Bob in this movie, played by Lewis Pullman. Now I am happy with the way they presented Sentry over here. Like, we have not seen Sentry in his full potential yet, which they are probably saving for Avengers Doomsday, but from the first scene where the Thunderbolts are fighting Sentry, he is damn powerful and he is pretty strong. Like, that fight, it reminded me of, it's like a more abbreviated version of that scene in Justice League where everybody's trying to fight Superman but they fail because Superman is too damn strong. That fight with Sentry will remind you of that. Now the next character here is John Walker, US agent played by Wyatt Russell. He's a very underrated character. He was overhated in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I mean, come on. That guy was chosen by the US government to be the new Captain America. He did not ask for it or anything. Yeah, even though a lot of his actions were questionable, I don't think he's a bad guy at all. And in this movie, they show the consequences of his actions, so they do touch upon that. But again, he was quite fun to watch in this movie, and he had a lot of badass moments in this. Red Guardian, played by David Harbour, he was the comedic relief of this film. He was fun to watch, and I will say this, the humor of this movie, like, it is not overstuffed with jokes like other MCU movies. but there is comedy with it, especially with when it comes to Red Guardian. But it is good comedy. The jokes do land, the funny moments do land. Ghost was also very good in this movie. She was also fun to watch. And now coming to Bucky in this movie, don't expect anything too deep with him. Because let's be honest, we already got 3 movies and 1 show which do that. But it is really, really good to see, this arc of his, like going from a dead World War soldier to a Hydra assassin to being rejected all over the world, and now seeing him lead a team and saving people as the hero. It's really, really satisfying to see, and it makes me even more happy for Bucky in this movie. So yeah, nothing too deep with him, but still his arc in the overall MCU, it is satisfying. Now there's this character named Valentina in this movie. She is basically if Nick Fury, instead of assembling the Avengers, did the opposite of that. And she is a really cunning character. She will only do which benefits her and her image throughout this movie, and you will see that towards the end of the movie. You will see that. Okay, I guess I have covered everyone in this movie. There's no one else to talk about here, right? Oh wait, yeah, Taskmaster is also in this movie, and let me be very honest, I am happy with the way they went with Taskmaster in this movie. Now talking about the issues which I have with this movie is it's short. Like as I said, I was getting engaged throughout the movie, and when it ended, I felt like I watched a 1-hour movie. I feel an extra 30 minutes or 45 minutes would have benefited this movie. And Marvel should just, with such interesting story, they deserve a longer runtime. Another issue which I have, it's not really an issue, but it can be a nitpick, but characters like Red Guardian and Ghost, their past was not touched upon. This movie, the basic theme of this movie is, characters coming in terms with their past, and Red Guardian's past and Ghost's past was not that touched upon. It does not take anything away from the movie, but I just feel that if it would have included that in the movie, it would have enhanced it. It would have enhanced the story more. Other than that, I don't think I can think of any other issues I have with this movie. At the moment, this is all the complaints I have with it. This movie made me feel like why other MCU movies weren't like this. This made me realize that we need more superhero movies which are not multiversal, not like any big events, but just normal superhero movies which are good and have good story to tell. We need more movies like that. Thunderbolts for me is an 8 out of 10. This movie does not do anything which gives it a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. But it is an 8 out of 10, and I recommend you to go and watch this movie. Comment down if you have seen this movie and share your opinions if you liked it or not. Thank you for watching, and see you all in the next video.